I used to help Ricardo at over 50 years old lose 9 pounds of fat, 1.5 pounds of which was visceral fat in just over 1 month, and I have lost 13 pounds myself and helped multiple other busy men lose fat too. So, in this video, I'll break down the best diet to lose visceral fat and share the exact diet that helped my client Ricardo. You can lose visceral fat too. And before we dive in, make sure you check out my free community here where I have over 300 other guys who are also trying to lose fat and a diet workout plan and a testosterone boost protocol, which is very helpful. But diving back into the video again, what is like visceral fat? Like first of all, and why should you lose it? So visceral fat is fat deep inside, like around your organs, like your liver, pancreas, like around the very important organs in our body. And it's not the fat that we can see, it's like the fat deep inside your stomach, around all of the organs. And it's not the fat like you can pinch, that's subcutaneous fat. Visceral fat is like deep inside and can't really like see it. It's around your organs. And like high visceral fat is strongly linked with increased risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, lower testosterone in men, reduced energy and poor recovery. So it's super dangerous to have like a lot of visceral fat, and it's super important that we lose it, take action, and we get rid of it as fast as possible. Because I bet you don't want these things to happen. Like you want to keep living through family, be healthy. You want to have good energy, high testosterone, feel good. Don't like lose your freedom and be like unhealthy. So this is like a super important topic, and that's why I'm like so passionate about it because it's so dangerous and very important to lose it. So like how do you lose it now when you understand like yeah I need to lose it, I can't have a lot of it. And also one sign that you can see, like if you have a lot of visceral fat, is yeah, based on like your body. If you see that you have some fat that goes out like on your sides, you have more of like an apple, apple shape, then you can know that you have a lot of it. If you have like a high blood pressure, like a lot of like inflammations, and you feel like you have like already health problems, maybe some of these like low testosterone, low energy, maybe some heart problems, then you can know like type 2 diabetes, then you can know like yeah, I probably have like high visceral fat. And how to lose it. So with my client Ricardo, which yeah showed here, this is his like body scan stats. It's in kilogram, but yeah, 2 pounds. He lost like over 9 pounds of fat just in 1 month. 1.5 pounds of visceral fat, which is good in 1 month. The thing we did with him was he came to me and he was already training every day. He was walking, going to the gym. He was already like very disciplined in that area, but he still couldn't like really lose fat. So the first thing we did was we fixed his diet. We changed how he was eating. A very simple, high protein diet, nutrient dense, and that helped him make way faster progress, lose fat, lose visceral fat fast. So that's the number one thing to lose visceral fat is fix your diet. It's not doing endless hours of cardio, of workouts in the gym. It comes down to what you eat, what you put in your mouth. And I want to share the exact plan that I made for Ricardo and the one he's yeah still following until this day. So here it is: 100, 200 grams of protein, around that range every day, 1,900 calories. Meal one, breakfast. He's a busy man. So this breakfast fits him good. He can make steak and two eggs very quick. So that's the breakfast we went with, and it's high protein, healthy fats, really like nutrient dense and very good for losing, especially visceral fat because it has like so like healthy fats and very high protein. And then for dinner, a protein shake. That was good because he's very busy man, and having that shake is very easy to help him get in some more protein, get in some good nutrients, and also like some creatine, protein powder. We had some Greek yogurt, banana, and then we also had the 200 grams of ground chicken to get in some more protein. This was the diet Ricardo followed, which worked very good for him. It still works very good for him. He still followed this diet, and the shake that was more because it like really fitted him, and he was already having that shake, so we kept having that. Just an easy way to get in some more protein. But the common like the patterns, is high protein, a lot of like healthy fats with like eggs, steak, with a lot of protein from the chicken, adding in some extra protein. So those are like the key principles, like high protein and clean, not too much like bullshit and junk food. That's the most important part. So that was the diet that fit him good. But the overall diet for losing muscle fat fast, which is basically the diet I follow, and I've seen like work like pretty good for successful men over 40, and also especially for like health visceral fat, is meat, eggs, and fruits. Having a diet with only those three things, super simple. That's what I have started doing, and it has helped me like stay lean really easy, keep building muscles, have great energy, high testosterone. So how I structure my diet is breakfast I have three eggs and a banana. Then for lunch I have ground beef, four eggs, and like a fruit like a kiwi or another fruit. And then for dinner I have also ground beef and a fruit like a orange or clementine. That's basically my diet. It's super simple, and this keeps it high protein because you eat like a lot of meat. Like your 70% of your diet is basically just meat. Then you have eggs to keep your testosterone high, improve energy, get the healthy fats in and the nutrients in order to help you to lose visceral fat. Then you have the fruits to get in some fiber, some good vitamins, and also help with like your energy. And you can also have like berries. You can have vegetables if you want, but not that necessary. But yeah, vegetables could help too, so you could add that in. But I used to keep it like this. Sometimes I have like tomatoes, some like onions, but that's pretty much my diet. And this is very simple. That makes it sustainable. You as a busy man, you don't have time to make like any complicated foods, follow recipes with all like the steps, take too much time. This is super easy. You can have steak, ground beef, chicken, salmon, turkey, a few eggs, and a fruit. And if you stick to those principles, it will help you to lose visceral fat fast and drop your fat levels. And it still tastes good, make you feel good, and it's just like a great diet that me and a lot of other people also follow. So that's the diet I recommend. And how you can structure this is a very easy method. I call it easy. Like you basically use ChatGPT to do it. What you can do is know like your body weight in pounds, then have that, or like you want to know how many grams of protein you're gonna have and how many calories you're gonna have every single day. And how you calculate this is To get the protein, you take the body weight you're trying to get to. So if you're 220 pounds, you're trying to get to 200 pounds, then you want 200 grams of protein every single day. That's very important to maintain, like build muscles, stay full, burn fat. Protein is super powerful. Then you want to stay in a calorie deficit, and you do that by take your body weight times 10. So if you're 220 pounds, it's 2,200 calories every single day, and you don't want to go above that. So you want to be lower than that every single day. And once you have those two numbers, you put them into ChatGPT or any other AI if you want, and you say, make a diet for me that fits those, and make it mainly like meat, eggs, and fruits. And then you can say like what fruits you like, what type of meat you like. But generally, like steak and ground beef are the best types of meat. Chicken, turkey can also be good if you want to eat like a lot because they have less calories and more protein, so they can be powerful for that. And then you will get like a solid diet plan from ChatGPT, so you know like how to structure your days, and you can adjust it also based on you have like a family and you eat with them. Maybe you have the business dinners, stuff like that. You can adjust it a bit, but stick to these like principles. And then it's like avoid everything else. Uh, Super important. It's most likely the alcohol, the junk food, the snacks, the sweets, all those things that has made you gain the visceral fat. So it's super important to minimize those and like try cut them out. Alcohol is super bad. High sugar foods, sweets, processed foods, fried foods. You want to avoid all of them. And once you start with this diet, you don't even want to have those other foods. Like I look forward to eating my breakfast. Like I'm gonna have breakfast now in like, yeah, after this video in like 5-10 minutes, and I'm looking forward. Like I'm have my eggs, a banana, because when you eat this diet you, every single day, it start tasting good, it start making you feel great and look great. So you like fall in love with it. So like test it out and really like do it. Then avoid everything else. Avoid the like carbs, like potatoes, rice. You can have some of it if you want, but I would like minimize it, and they are not even necessary. Like I don't even have that every single day. As I can sometimes have like sweet potatoes, maybe some rice, but I it's like it's not necessary. Meat, eggs, and fruits is like all you need. So that's the diet. I hope this was like really simple to follow, and like it's gonna be easy to implement. And then like what will happen when you do this? You will lose fat and lose visceral fat fast. Diet is everything. Diet is like 90%. So when you fix your diet, you will lose fat very fast. And then you will add years to your life. Like I said earlier, visceral fat, it leads to all those bad things: heart disease, diabetes, low testosterone, inflammation, and stuff. So when you fix it, when you lose that visceral fat, you can add years to your life. I've had multiple clients where I have helped them lose fat, and they said like, "Yeah, I don't need like medicine anymore for this. My diabetes is getting better. I'm feeling way better. I don't have this health problem." And I always get so happy because like you're basically adding years to your life. And if you look at Ricardo's like body scan here, his bio age was 51. Just over 1 month later, it was 48. He dropped with 3 years. It's like bio age. That's powerful. Like just over 1 month is crazy. 3 years. Use that time. And you'll also like feel and look better. Like for example, me here, I lost 13 pounds last year. When I got this body, I felt and looked so much better. If we take my other client here, Furkan, he lost 24 pounds. He got like abs for the first time, muscular, looked and felt way better. Michael here lost 23 pounds. And now I need to update this because now he's down to 219 pounds, so he dropped over 28 pounds. That's pretty crazy. And he's also like looking, feeling way better. Like you start seeing his definition on his abs. That's crazy. He's like 60 years old also. So it's never too late. But this is it. Start with this diet, high protein, healthy fats, fruits, berries are good, and just avoid everything else. I currently have free spots open to work with me one on one to lose 20 pounds in 3 months. If you're curious, there's a link to apply in the description. First come, first serve. I already have like 8 9 clients right now, so I can't work with everyone, but I have definitely like free spots right now. And this is just something you can read if you're interested. A guy I used to help, Andy, where here we got him. He lost like 21 pounds. He still got some fat to lose, but like he made solid progress when we compared to when we started, and he was like really grateful, more energy, felt better, looked better. His family noticed a huge difference on him, and you can read it here what he had to say. But he said like, if Felix can help me get these results, he can help anyone that has a desire to improve their health and strength. That's what he said with his own words. In conclusion, take this seriously because it's very serious to lose visceral fat. Like your life, literally, like your life can depend on it. If you live like 5 years longer, if you get a heart attack and you like die, like this is serious stuff. And fix your diet. That's the best way to do it. Just change how you eat. Meat, eggs, and fruits. That diet tastes good, make you feel great, very powerful, and it will help you lose visceral fat. But this was it for this video. Hope it was helpful. Go lose some visceral fat now. It's a very important thing, and have a great rest of your day.